I know. Actually, longer. It was longer.
February of 2020, so it's longer. Yeah.
Yeah, almost 3.5 years. 4 years?
Three. No, it's 2023. So it's
just 3 years.
3 years.
It's a lot.
It's
math.
A lot.
Math
it's
is hard.
Math.
So we're gonna have a fun-filled 4 days of looking at new toys, and I hope all of you enjoy our little adventure.
Yes, and watch her video because I'm not making one.
Now I'm going to be walking you through first off all the new dolls and then going into action figures and other things as well that I saw at Toy Fair. So we first stopped at Our Generation. They have a new camper for this season coming out. A little bit of a retro color, a little bit of a retro feel, but there's a little GPS on the top. Like, look how cute that is. I just love the detail of, like, with Our Generation, that is one thing. For an affordable price point, you get super good detail, like a little toilet, and it has toilet paper and comes with a little orange juice. Like, the details for Our Generation always stand out for me. I may not be the biggest fan of the dolls, but the accessories I am full force in love with. I think they just do such a great job. And of course, we did see some things that we've seen in the past, like the closet and more dolls with colorful hair is happening. I love that. Now, a new brand that I've never seen before and Melissa didn't see before, Antonio Juan. They come from Europe and they do use sustainable materials with their dolls. Everything is hand painted. So they are giving you playline, but also giving you high-end collector when it comes with the actual painting of the dolls. One thing I did notice at Toy Fair this year, and again, I haven't really watched a lot of other people's footage, but it seems like a lot of baby dolls. I don't know, is there a push now for baby dolls? If there is, let me know, because I kind of am getting that vibe, at least from the walkthrough that I had at Toy Fair. A lot of baby dolls, but this one also had these dolls, which I really love. They were kind of like a 14-inch, but not really baby dolls, kind of mixed in. But yeah, I did notice a big influx of baby dolls this year. These kind of remind me of Cabbage Patch, but still really cute though. Are you a big fan of baby dolls? Let me know in the comments below. I'm interested to see if you've been seeing that too, the, I guess, growth of baby dolls again. I mean, I'm a big Cabbage Patch fan. I've always have been. I still have my favorite at home. But yeah, that's one thing I noticed with this brand though. They have very well detailed baby dolls versus more of like a pure playline baby doll. But I will look further into this brand and maybe one day review something from them. Next, we're off to the Dr. Lisa company, who are known, of course, for Fresh Dolls and now Fresh Beats. This is one of the two of the new for spring 2024, one that listens to K-pop and one that listens to country music, because they are all, of course, inspire different styles of music. So here's a little bit of a overview and pan of all the Fresh Beat dolls. I really do like them. I think, you know, one thing I've obviously mentioned in my videos before, I would like to see more accessories and more from this line. I really like the overall body shape and the head ratio, and the fabrics are really well done. Now, that is another thing too. These doll lines have been out for a while now, Fresh, and then Fresh Beats is their newest edition, but they are using nylon hair. I think that is great that they're listening to collectors out there and trying to improve not only the quality of clothes, but the quality of hair as well. And of course, Janice is very excited about these dolls. We love Janice. They are expanding with even more from the Fresh brand. We have fur friends, so the little fur babies, the little fur puppies and kittens and stuff, it will match the little miniature dolls. I think they're so cute. I don't know, one of those things. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm still thinking about Janice dancing, but I think it's just so fun. And this brand is also expanding with coloring books. The team is just so kind and so nice. And it was really nice to meet Dr. Lisa, who was there as well. I just cannot speak highly enough of this brand, that you can really tell the passion with everybody working there, that they really want diversity in dolls. They really want to see, you know, a different age play, and I mean, more advancements with the dolls from when they started to where they are now. I cannot speak enough of how nice this brand is. And also, it's good to see a brand that really is passionate about their product and wanting to improve it over time. So yeah, they have 18-inch and they're going to be releasing mermaids. No official date on these yet, but maybe in the future. So hopefully we'll get to see them, play with them. I like them with blue hair. Anything with colored hair. And they also have these little figure dolls as well, which is really cute, which those are out now. I have seen them at Target. So yeah, Fresh. I love them. They're very, very, very nice. Very sweet company. Next is Style Bay from Just Play. Honestly, I loved, they probably had one of my favorite booths because everything was so big and enlarged, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like a doll myself. They even had this interactive like little like screen app thing that you could play with, and you could dress yourself up. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun going through and like letting them take my picture, and then you could put it on top of the face of the doll. I mean, these dolls are really giving us something different that we don't see right now in dolls. You know, they're giving us a paper doll, but also a plastic doll all in one, a little bit of everything, and honestly, they're just fun. Again, I've expressed this in my video. As a collector, I'm not a hardcore, like, oh, I can never see myself like really collecting these like crazy, but I think for a kid, this is great. I remember thinking back, I loved having sticker books as a kid, and having a doll that was a sticker book almost concept where you could change their clothes, I would have been obsessed with. So these dolls, great for kids. I can really see them expanding and giving us more textured stickers. I want that. So if you're watching Just Play, more stickers with fur and texture on it. I think that'll work. Next, we went to Madame Alexander, a classic company that's been around for 100 years. Isn't that just wild to think? 100 years already. Out of the whole thing, this is my favorite. I like it's called It's All Me, and they're smaller, not really ball jointed because they don't have a lot of articulation, but it just, I don't know how to explain it. Something about them I really was attracted to. I was like, oh, they're really cute. Of course, they have their 18-inch line, and then of course they have their baby line, which they have expanded. I have reviewed some of these in the past on my channel. And then of course their classic Madame Alexander line, which I actually don't own any of these. Isn't that crazy? Out of all the dolls that I own, I don't have any Madame Alexander classic dolls. But yes, they are expanding their baby line as always, and they always have more and more coming out. And yeah, it was just kind of cool to see a brand lasting 100 years in dolls. Wow, wild, right? And then from there, the only Monster High, because of course Mattel, MGA, Hasbro was not there, so we didn't get to see a lot of other dolls, but Entertainment Earth was there, and they distribute for Monster High. So that's why you're seeing what you're seeing right now, which is 2 of the newer dolls for the collector, I mean also going to be Playline series, and then of course the Neon Frights. So yeah, Entertainment Earth had Monster High there. Jax was also not there, but they did have a small display of their new Wish products. Crybabies. They had a witch one. I need the witch one. I love Halloween. Anything Halloween themed is a go in my book. Of course, they still have the small miniature dolls. I did ask them about their Academy line, like their fashion doll line, and they said nothing for right now. So we will see if those dolls end up coming up and hitting the US market. I know they did hit the European market, but nothing planned yet for their fashion dolls. I was a little sad. I wanted to see them in person. Now, a new brand for me, Doll Fun Toys, which is 18-inch, but they also have baby dolls and other things as well. But I really loved their fabrics. Like, the bags on the 18-inch dolls were functional. Yes, they had real zippers. The sweaters were made of real sweater material. And of course, like I said, they also had a baby line too. They said they're expanding skin tones and face mold. Like, they're really, really, really trying, because of course there's other 18-inch dolls out in the market. So how do you stand out? Now with this doll line, unfortunately, they're not in the US market, but I still wanted to share them with all of you. They're from Kazakhstan, and they're based off of bloggers. No one in particular, she said, but just dolls that were inspired by people off of TikTok. I really hope they get picked up. Like I said, they're from Kazakhstan. I really liked them. I feel like they have potential. I'll put it that way. They have potential. And yeah, so I just wanted to share it with you, even though it's not available worldwide though. Now, one of my favorites from years past at Toy Fair. These are some of the older styles. They're going to be coming out with new ones, and they're going to change them up. They're going to be anime inspired, a little spookier, darker, she said. So I am so excited for these to come back in 2024. So Shibujuku dolls are coming back. I'm very excited about these. Now, a new doll line set to come out is going to be Decora Girlz, and you're watching the ad here where it shows off the smaller version of the dolls. They're about 6 inches. They do come in surprise, and they're going to be available for $9.99. I believe she said was the price point, or $9.97, so about 10 bucks. And they're really, really cute. I mean, they come with tons of stickers, very, very, very colorful. They do have, are you ready? Nylon hair. I'm very excited about that. Again, as a doll collector, it's easier to brush through. The hair is better quality. But guess what? They also have 11-inch versions, and I want the one with the skull shirt is definitely my favorite. I think they're so cute. They're giving us skin tones, but also having very colorful fashions, but also giving us real like socks and clothes. Hello. I mean, just very, very cute dolls. Very cute. I can definitely see them reaching a play line. I mean, I definitely see kids wanting these. I mean, as a collector, I also want them too. I think they're cute. They're just fun. They're very, very fun. Now from Loyal Subjects, they're bringing us something back from the past, retro toys, Rainbow Brite. They have the larger 18-inch. They're having small versions of them as well with articulation. I'm excited for this whole entire line. I'm so excited for these. I want them. I want them. I want them. So a lot of these toys that you're seeing in this whole entire video are expected to come out fall and also spring 2024. A lot of them it's going to be spring 2024. So a lot of this is going to be very early preview stuff. Also from Loyal Subjects, they're giving us strawberry shortcake. So again, pushing a lot of nostalgia. I mean, you have to think people who wanted these from before when they were a kid are now in their 30s and 40s, and they're buying it for their kids. I think it's great. I love it. I think it's so cute. Between the two licenses, obviously I'm more of a Rainbow Brite fan, but Strawberry Shortcake's really cute, and they have a little play set and smaller dolls as well from that line set to come out. So now let's go into other things that I saw at Toy Fair that really stood out to me, and I spent a lot of time in this one. Super Impulse, oh my gosh, miniatures first off has taken off with TikTok and just social media in general, but as a doll collector, my dolls need toys too, and that Super Impulse really does fill that market for me. Again, the detail on these, the little chocolate kisses, the little stocking for Christmas, I mean, perfect pieces for like a dollhouse, but just also just to collect, and they have so many licenses. That's what's wild to me, is like this brand has went from one or two little mini things to board games, teddy bears, Halloween things, an easy bake oven, like a tiny little easy bake oven. I can't get over again how cute everything is, the amount of licenses they've been picking up, and they have no plan on stopping. I mean, it just keeps expanding on the line. Let me know in the comments below if you're really into this whole mini push. I feel like there's so many different brands, from Zuru to, of course, MGA now with their Miniverse. So many companies are doing small collectibles, and I'm here for it. I think they're just so cute, but I feel like Super Impulse really does do it well, because they make it, I don't know how they do it, but they make it look so real at such a small scale, and a lot of them are functional. I mean, a lot of them, when they come with paper and crayons, you can actually color. When it comes to little beads, the beads actually are functional. It's just really wild to me that they're able to produce something that is functional at that scale. Now, of course, we did see a lot of stuff from Barbie this year, and Super Impulse is definitely doing it. So World's Smallest is creating a lot of Barbie things, more board games, of course. I need the Ouija board. My dolls need to do a seance. And these that I thought are so cool, they're little tiny action figures, like in like the blister pack. So if you want to collect action figures, but you want them real small, they got them, and I need them. I need all of them. They had little horror ones, and I was like, these are so cool. Of course, we've seen the Monster High ones, which I haven't just seen in stores. I guess I'm gonna have to buy them on Amazon, but I was really hoping to see them in stores, but I think they're just so popular. I've never played with these, but they're coming back. Evidently, they were a really popular toy at one point, and now they're bringing them back in small form. The Barbie line is expanding for Super Impulse as well. And they're also adding in a few new things. I think they're doing like Hot Wheels, and just like I said, really doing well. It's so great to see them. And also the Pop-Taters, which I have reviewed on my channel, is adding more characters. They're just so, I don't know. It's something about their faces. They're just very, very silly looking. And Chucky's definitely my favorite. I think he's just so cool looking. Let me know in the comments below, what would you want to see as a Pop-Tater? I don't know. Can you see Barbie and Ken as Pop-Taters? That would be really funny. Now, Basic Fun has so many new products. This is another company that's really been growing and expanding. A lot of retro My Little Pony coming out. One of my personal favorites are these little miniatures. They come in little tiny, like little boxes. I don't know. They're just really sweet, and they're expanding their plush. They had these that, of course, my nostalgic heart was loving, because they have little VHS boxes. They don't come with a VHS tape, but they look like a little box, and that's all that matters to me. I love the detail on these. These are really well done. They have more from Care Bear, a ton. I need these Halloween plush, by the way. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. But of course, the big reveal was Littlest Pet Shop. Now, we couldn't take any pictures inside the booth. That was very restricted. But on the outside, they let us see one. And the one that they let my group see was, of course, the little goat. He's so cute. I'm so glad they're bringing him back. Now, Wowee, who has one of the most popular toys for the holiday season, is Doggy. Doggy is, of course, an electronic dog, not a real dog, that you can pet and play with, connect to your phone. It does a lot of little cute stuff. Like, one of my favorite things, like, obviously, once you connect your dog, will come to you, as you can see. But one of the things I really love is that on the tail, it moves so fast that you can put little icons in it, and then watch. You can see those little icons, and you can even type someone's name, like my name, and then the dog will talk to you. Like, look at it. Look at it. Wait, we're ready? And, oh, it's saying all there. I bonded with this one. Just Play has a really cool Dancing Elmo coming out this year. He went from Tickle Me Elmo to Dancing Elmo now, which they had a big flash mob. Just Play literally had such a fun booth. I can't get over how much fun they were. And, of course, more Doorables. Expect a lot from Doorables. Now, some booths I didn't walk around completely, like, for example, Calico Critters. They had a bunch of new stuff. I didn't walk through. I just took a few pictures. A new plush line called Snoozables. Very cute. Great. I kind of use it as like a neck pillow almost, like to lay on. But one of my favorite brands here, we got Squishable. Oh my gosh. Expanding the line, giving a spooky plush. The Plague Doctor, to me, is one of the best ones they have, just because they're so unique. And they've expanded the line, giving us wedding and just so much more. But I really did love, some of my favorites was the Venus Flytrap. which I did post on Instagram. Definitely go check out my Instagram. The Venus flytrap is one of my favorites that they had out, but they had so many. This was another brand I remember seeing at Toy Fair years ago, and look how much they've grown. But again, the spooky line, ugh, they have a bat. They have a bat plush. I know, I'm gonna need them all. I'm gonna need them all. Oh, they're also making handbags too. So they have purses and backpacks. So it's kind of cool to see a brand expand out of what their norm is. You know, they're taking their normal shape and just doing so much. Look at this pumpkin. Come on. I really like how soft they are, and I don't know, just again, the unique things that they're creating with their toy line, and is just great. Can't wait to see more from them. What's a Squishable that you would like to see? Melissa and I are here dying of exhaustion. And then we were at Spin Master. Spin Master obviously makes a ton of different toys, and this one really stood out to me because it's literally with air. It like sucks onto the wall, and you can race it up and down your wall. I was like, oh my gosh, I need this. I'm not really into cars, but that's just so cool. And then Tech Deck turned 10, which is crazy. We see a little anniversary there, and then so much has come out from the Hatchimals line, and of course now they're expanding even more. I do have this little baby set. I need to post on it because it's just really, really cute. I feel like Hatchimals now have been around for years, and there's always trying to expand the line as they're doing with this, giving a little Hatchimals daycare. Now this was my favorite. They do have a craft line. This is their new bracelet maker. You put strands of rubber bands around it. You clip on the little beads, and then once you fill it up to whatever size you want to do, you can see me here making one. I wanted one all gold so that it would match the rest of my jewelry, and it was so easy to use. Like, honestly, I need to get into crafting. I think I'm gonna get into crafting. I think, get ready everybody, I'm gonna start crafting on this channel because this was so easy to use and it was so much fun. Like, I genuinely had a lot of fun doing it, so we'll see. Maybe you're gonna start seeing some jewelry crafting on this channel. But of course, the Spin Master does work with Gund plush now, so they have a lot of new plushies coming out, Sesame Street, and other cute little teddy bears. I was really happy with them. Now, going on to Jazwares, they've got their own lines of Bum Bums, which they've also expanded Bum Bums. They've been out for a little minute here, and they just had a cute little photo op. It looked like Christmas. I loved it. And then more Squishmallows. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of Squishmallows have been sold. Isn't that crazy? Like, I can't get over it. They do have Sleeping Plush, Hello Kitty, a lot of licenses. Of course, the Pokemon one, I think, is one of their biggest licenses of this season. Like, it's just so popular, and look at them sleeping. Something about plush sleeping is just so cute. And they have little miniature Star Wars, and when I saw this, I was like, oh, I need them. They look like Polly Pocket size. They're so cute. That's it. I'm gonna have to start going out of dolls and start showing you other toys because I love Star Wars, and when I saw this, I was like, I need to unbox it. Like, it's just so detailed and cool. And Jazwares, of course, has the license now for AEW, which is wrestling, and I just huge wrestling fan from before, and I think I need to start showing you guys some more of my collection. Melissa's favorite item, of course, is Blinger. They have little like portable ones now, and we decided to get blinged up for the event. It was great. They were so nice. I love Blinger. Loyal Subjects is bringing Teletubbies back. Very exciting. Boglins, something that came out in 1987, is now back by Try Action Toys. Oh my god, I need them. Sunny Days has a few new things for Five Below. These are going to be available at Five Below. And then ISCREAM, which I never really walked through this booth before, and honestly, I was amazed. They have so much cool stuff, like, are you ready? Lunchables in plush form that you can take apart and play with. I need it all. I need it all. They had so many awesome licensed food plush. So cool. Ugh, I loved it. Like, I could not get over, again, how great everything looked. My favorite, though, look, they had Spooky Plush. Spooky Plush. Yes, I need them in my life. Now, they had Trick or Treat Studios, which I do collect a lot of these. I actually have this Mike Myers, and I have the Terrifier doll. Like, I need to show you more of these. Like, I am so in love with them. They had so many new things, from Killer Clowns from Outer Space to Guar. I mean, like, oh my gosh. Like, I can't get over the detail, and I actually have these with my Barbies, and I just think they're so cute. I can't wait. Look, they have Papa from Ghost. Such good detail. I can't get over how much I love this brand. Like, it was so awesome to see all the new stuff from them. And yeah, maybe I'll start showing more of that on my channel. I think I need to. So as we wrap up this Toy Fair video, thank you so much for watching. Throw in the comments what were some of your favorites. I'm so glad I got to meet so many of my toy friends and meet some new people and hang out with some old friends like Janice. Like, honestly, it was so much fun to see everything, and I hope this gave you a little bit of a taste of what's available for coming out this fall and spring. And we'll end it with Janice dancing the night away at Toy Fair. Bye, everybody.